You wake with sand in your teeth and salt crusted on your skin. The ocean hissing against the shore, just beyond the gnarled roots of the driftwood shelter you'd cobbled together last night. Still alive then, mutters a voice to your left. Kale, the fur-trimmed hood of his cloak, pulled low against the morning glare, tossing a specked seashell onto your chest. Behind him, the wind tugs at the branches of the lone ironwood tree, clinging to the cliffside, its leaves rattling like bones. Storm's coming, he says, nodding to the bruised clouds gathering where the sun should be better moved. A gull screams overhead as you sit up, wincing at the ache in your ribs. Last night's brawl at the dock still fresh. The shell rolls into your palm, its ridges rough. Where you ask, but Kale's already walking away toward the narrow gold trail winding up the cliffs, his boots kicking up puffs of dust. From the ridge, the bay spreads out like a tarnished coin. Fishing skiffs darting for harbor before the storm hits. Something glints in the surf, broken glass or steel, maybe. But the tide drags it under before you can be sure. Kale spits over the edge, watching it vanish. Didn't think you'd make it past that knife in the dark, he says, almost conversational. Then again, you always did land face first in shit and come up smelling like roses. The goat trail narrows, pressed between the cliff and a tumble of boulders slick with salt spray. One misstep sends gravel skittering into the abyss. You catch Kale sleep before he rounds the bend. You never answered, you say. His eyes flick to your grip, then past you where the ironwood tree creaks under a sudden gust. South, he finally grunts, shaking free. That's where the money is, unless you'd rather scrape barnacles off holes for copper bits. A pause, the gull screams again, circling like a bad omen. Heard the Silver Shore caravans paying spice and steel. Or are you still hung up on last night's ghost? The wind shifts, still ailing wind rope from the bay below. Then the ironwood's bitter sap. You pocket the shell without thinking, thumb tracing its jagged edge. Ghost only footprints, you say, nodding toward the muddy scuff, snaring the trail ahead, half buried under fresh goat droppings. Too heavy for ghosts, too fresh to ignore. Kale's hand drifts to the gutting knife at his belt, his chuckle dry as the dust underfoot. Guess your admirers woke up early. The trail snakes around the ball.